This is Joe again, and I wanted to show you my albino leopard gecko. This is Ray. I also have a male. I believe she is a Tremper albino. I'm not going to find out for sure until I breed her. Well, I've already bred her, but I won't find out for sure until we see what hatches out of the eggs. She actually produced her very first clutch of eggs for me yesterday. 2 little white leopard gecko eggs. As you can see, she's very calm. She's got a little bit of baggy skin left on her sides from not having those eggs taking up space in her belly anymore. I don't know if you can see it, but she's got some nice coloring, some yellow and kind of pinkish purple in between the browns there. I actually bred her with a what I suspect is a Tremper giant, which is my male Kylo. He is just about 10 inches long, and if I'm correct, he is also het for Tremper albino. So if I see any albinos in the hatch out of their eggs, then that will confirm that he is a Tremper giant and that she is a Tremper albino. She is very friendly, very calm for the most part. Usually she kind of likes having her head petted. You see she kind of lifts her head up there and her back. You can see she arches up. Not so much a fan of having her tail petted though. She kind of pulls away. But I am very proud of her because she actually made eggs yesterday. So I'm actually expecting her to produce additional eggs, from what I've read, about every 15 to 22 days. She should produce clutches for me in pairs. So I'm expecting to get right around 10 eggs total from her over the next 4 to 5 months. But we'll see how that turns out. I don't have my incubator ready yet, so unfortunately there's a local reptile store owner who is mentoring me, and she has my eggs for now in her incubator. I expect to have my incubator ready to go sometime next week. Next though, what I'm going to show you, and this is kind of the reason for the title of this episode, is my wife's banana ball python. So just a moment and I will show you her. Originally we thought she was a boy, but we later found out that she is actually a female. Interesting thing about banana ball pythons, and originally there was thought to be 2 separate morphs, the banana and the coral glow. Most people now have concluded that the 2 lines are actually the same morph. They were just originally produced by 2 different breeders, but they're very pretty. You get this nice kind of pale color to them. You get some pretty yellows and oranges in their pattern, and then as they get older you kind of get these, I don't know if you can see them real well, you get these dark speckles as they get older, but all in all they're very pretty, and this is a co-dominant morph. So that means that I could breed her to a normal and still have the potential of producing offspring that have the visual banana trait to them. Whereas if this was a recessive trait, both parents would have to have that gene. The banana gene also has some interesting quirks to it. Being that it appears to be sex-linked. So, from what I understand, in the case of the females, she can produce offspring that are both male and female banana ball pythons. However, if she had been a male, that's when that sex-link gene comes into play. So let's say, for example, you were to take a male banana ball python and breed it to a female normal. The offspring would be determined by the parentage of the male banana ball python. So any bananas that resulted from that male banana to female normal breeding would match the sex of the banana's parent. So say you have a male that was produced by a female banana ball python. You breed it to that female normal. Something like 90-something% of the bananas that they produce will also be female. So that male would be what's called a female maker. Now, if that same male was produced from a male banana ball python to a normal, then it would be a male maker. So you were to take that same male and breed it to another female, something like 90-some% of the offspring that came out as bananas would be males. Whereas I lucked out, we have a female, so any bananas that she produces, even if it's with another normal or something that's a different morph, those offspring that show this banana gene should, in theory, come out about the same normal proportion of male to female as any other snake. There was actually a study I found, someone else found, and I found in one of their videos, that shows that ball pythons may have the same kind of XY sex coding that people have, whereas it was thought that previously that they did not. So I'm going to include a link to that study in the description here. But and I'm not a major expert on genetics, but apparently this kind of supports the idea of how this sex-link gene works on the banana morph. But it's kind of an interesting thing to see how they work, and it should be fun to see what this girl produces once she's old enough to start breeding. She isn't there yet, but she is a little eating machine. She is packing on a lot of weight recently. She just ate a couple days ago, and she is already eating very small rats without any problems. But she's very friendly, as you can see, very handleable. She isn't super head shy or anything. But yeah, my wife lucked out on her Christmas present for this girl. Anywho, thanks for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, sign up for notifications, and that way you'll know next time I put up a video. If you have anything that you'd like to see in future videos, please feel free to comment. If there's anything that I got wrong, please let me know. I am very much interested in making sure that anything that I provide on my channel is factual. Anything that's opinion, I will try to call out, hey, this is just opinion. I try very hard not to provide anything as fact when it's not. Again, though, thanks for your time. I hope you have a very good day or morning or evening, depending on where you're at.